Hello, everybody. So today's case, I had my usual amount of information like I normally do, but I could only find one photo of the person we're talking about, and none of her husband who is involved. And the photo I found, it's in black and white. It's really grainy, so it's not the best quality, but I am going to include it. And so basically, this on the screen, it's mostly going to be like just a lot of photos that you've seen before, just going back and forth in between them because I don't have a lot. So I just want to let you guys know, but I still wanted to talk about this case nonetheless. With that being said, all the links I used for research will be down below, like always, and let's go ahead and get into this. So today I'm going to be telling you about the case of Lisa 2, and Lisa was last seen in Potomac, Maryland on July 14th, 1988. Her common-law husband, Gregory Mung Sen Tu, says he put her on a plane to San Francisco, California at 5 p.m. that day. He said that she was going to visit a sick friend. She never arrived in that city, and police would discover that a plane ticket to San Francisco had been purchased in her name, but other passengers on that plane reported her seat was empty. The sick friend she was supposedly visiting was in good health and hadn't heard from Lisa in months and was not expecting her to visit at all. And I want to say really quickly, if you don't know what common law marriage is, at least where I'm from in Oklahoma, I think it's when you are in a relationship with somebody and you are living with them for at least 7 years. Our state recognizes you as being married, even though you are not legally married. And different states have different um, ideas of it and what they do and don't accept. That's what it is here, but basically it's you're not married legally, but you've been together long enough and you've lived together that you're recognized as being married. And also, it's already, at least to me, very clear about who is involved, and I'm sure it is to you too. And this case is just gonna get even more heartbreaking and disturbing as we go. So the friend is already tearing this man's story apart, like she was not gonna be here. And I think we already know who's involved, which is her husband, Gregory. So, although one of her cases and some of her favorite dresses were gone, she left behind other items she normally took with her when she traveled. 2 days after she vanished, Gregory would pay a garbage collector to get rid of a love seat in their residence. It was in good condition, and Lisa often slept on it. It was never found and is believed to have been pulverized at a landfill. When police searched their home, they found a meat cleaver, twine, and plastic wrap in his Lincoln Town Car. Now, why would you have that in your car? There was blood on the dashboard of the family car, and blood was also found in the basement near where the love seat had been. The area had been cleaned, and most of the blood wasn't visible, but when police sprayed luminol, they detected a significant amount of blood in the basement and a blood trail to the bathroom and up the stairs. DNA testing proved the blood was Lisa's. So we're already getting an idea of what unfortunately happened to her, and I definitely think it involved that meat cleaver. So Lisa and Gregory had been living together for 10 years prior to this, and they referred to each other as husband and wife, but they weren't legally married, they were common law married. Lisa was having an illicit relationship with another man, and she was financially secure. Gregory, on the other hand, was having financial difficulties. He withdrew $44,000 from Lisa's son's college fund without her permission 5 days before she vanished and deposited the money in his own account. Police believe um, police believe that Lisa found out and had an argument with him about it. Gregory claimed he had a good relationship with Lisa at the time of her disappearance, but others would say that they would argue frequently, usually about money, so it would make sense about the money theory. And Lisa was considering kicking him out. The house was in Lisa's name only and was worth $250,000. So Maryland does not recognize common law marriage, so if she had decided to end her relationship with Gregory, he would have absolutely no rights to the property whatsoever. Her son reported her missing, and Gregory was questioned, and he agreed to take a polygraph test in 2 days. But the next day, he would leave the area without notifying anyone before he would take the test, and he was later traced to Las Vegas, so he just up and left town. In September of 1988, he was arrested in Las Vegas, and he was charged with first-degree murder. He was convicted the following year, but it was overturned. He was then retried and convicted of second-degree murder in 1992. Police believe he shot Lisa to death in their home because he owned a Browning .380 pistol, which coincidentally just so happened to vanish from the home around the same time that Lisa died. So to this day, Gregory is still in prison, but Lisa's remains have never been found. And if you know any information surrounding this that could be of help, or you might know where her remains might be, you are urged to contact the Montgomery Police Department. The phone number is 240-773-5070. Again, the phone number is 240-773-5070. And that is all the information I have for you on the case of Lisa 2. So, like I said, immediately it became very clear who was involved, giving the shady, false story about her going to visit a friend, which I don't know why he would do this anyway. I know he probably needed something to cover his tracks, but it's a story that could easily be unraveled with a phone call, which is what happened. And then finding out that you paid a garbage collector to take this love seat, that's not weird at all. Why can't he have just waited for trash day? And then the blood trail, the meat cleaver, the twine in your car, the blood trail from the bathroom and up the stairs, and then withdrawing $44,000 worth of money that's not even your own and putting it into your account. And then everybody's saying you guys argued all the time. This man, I don't know why he thought he had a fighting chance to get away with this at all. It was immediately so obvious that he did it. It's obviously because of money. I really do think that she was thinking about kicking him out for probably a long time. She was having a relationship with another man anyway, so she probably was slow. She's probably already gone from the relationship, mentally and emotionally was probably already gone from it. And then finding out that he stole all this money from her son's college fund, of all places, to give to himself, it was probably the last straw. She probably threatened him during that argument, I'm gonna leave you, you're gonna get out of the house, you're gonna be homeless, you're not gonna have anywhere to go. And he probably was scared, lost his shit, was probably also very angry, and probably took it out on her. And I hate to think exactly what happened to her, but I think we have an idea of what he used. And all I can say is I genuinely hope that one day they can find her remains. It's been 30-something years now, but I sincerely hope that they can find something of her just so that they can lay her to rest and her son has answers. But thank God that Gregory has been put away, and hopefully he stays put away for a very long time. With that being said, please let me know your thoughts down below like always. Please be respectful though, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.